It's open mic time, 10 past 10. Today we welcome Jessica Lorraine from Nathalia, who not so long ago was confining her musical talents to her bedroom, but she's recently made the move to stepping out onto the streets and sharing her music with locals as a busker. But we've got her into the studio today. Hello, Jessica.
Hello, how are you?
Welcome to Open Mic.
Thank you.
Now, you've got a really interesting background. You are one of 10, is that right?
Yes, yeah.
That's a big family.
It is, yeah. It's very noisy, but lots of fun.
So how many girls, how many boys?
So there's 5 girls and 5 boys.
Oh, that's very nice and even, isn't it?
It is.
And what sort of range in ages is there, Jess?
So the youngest is 5 and the oldest is 25.
Wow.
So it's quite a big range.
Absolutely. What's it been like growing up in such a big household?
Lots of fun, very noisy, chaotic, busy, but yeah, overall really good.
Yeah. Do you forget each other's names? That's a silly thing to ask, isn't it?
No, but occasionally you will say the wrong one.
And where do you sit in that spectrum?
Just in the middle, yeah.
Yeah. Jessica in the middle. There you go. And you were homeschooled.
Yeah, yep.
So that's who does the schooling at your house?
Mum and dad, and then the older siblings as well. Everyone helps out.
Wow.
So it's really good.
You've kind of got half a classroom just right there, haven't
Yeah.
you? Ah. And so when you're homeschooled, how do you spend the day? Is it very similar to if you were going to school? Is it quite structured?
In our house it wasn't. It would depend on different people do it different ways. Ours was very free, sort of. We would spend the morning doing schoolwork, but the afternoons we could do whatever we wanted with it. So I spent it learning guitar. So.
And hence here you are today.
Yeah.
And did you find that was a good environment to learn in? Did you ever wish you were off to school?
Probably once when I was 12 or something, but no, I love it. I'm so glad that I've been brought up that way.
Yeah, how fascinating. Are there many people homeschooled around, I guess, the Goulburn Valley community? Did you connect with other families that were being schooled in that way?
Yeah, we know a couple. You know, you make friends through different ways of meeting people, and yeah, it's good.
Oh, well, we'll talk more about you shortly, but let's have a song. Let's put you to work. What are you going to play for us first?
So this one is one I wrote. It's called Daydreaming, and the title pretty much explains it.
Here she is, Jessica Lorraine, our open mic guest on ABC Goulburn Murray.
Makes my stomach turn. If I try to tell you what I feel, I'd say something stupid, but it wouldn't come out right. I'd say something stupid, but it wouldn't come out right. Some beautiful words to sing. Maybe you'd sing them back to me. And if you hear song and know you felt the way I did, in this moment we are so young. I can see your eyes shine like the sun. Maybe we could run away one day. Maybe we could run away one day. My favorite song is Your Smile. It tells so many stories time. I'm probably not making any sense. I said something stupid, but I meant what I said. I said something stupid, but I meant what I said. I need some beautiful words to sing. Maybe you'd sing them back to me. And if you sung, I know you felt the way I did. In this moment, we are so young. I could see your eyes shine like the sun. Maybe we could run away one day. Maybe we could run away one day. Maybe I daydream too much. Maybe I should focus more on what's real. But maybe daydreaming's what's keeping me alive. What could be a better way to spend my time? I need some beautiful words to sing. Maybe you'd sing them back to me. And if you sung, I know you felt the way I did. In this moment, we are so young. I can see your eyes shine like the sun. Maybe we could run away one day. Maybe we could run away one day.
Nathalia's Jessica Lorraine, our open mic guest, and that's one of her own. It's called Daydreaming here on ABC's Open Mic. Lovely. And as someone who was always told off for daydreaming as a kid, I appreciated that one, Jessica. You said that you used to often spend your afternoons being homeschooled working on your music. So did you teach yourself to play?
Yes, I did. Yeah.
How?
YouTube. I just decided one day when I was 13 that I just had to learn guitar. So I found some videos and I just sat in my room for about 2 weeks and just learnt it.
That's extraordinary. So no need for a music teacher, just the internet.
Yeah.
Teach you everything you need to know. Was that, I guess that's a visual way of learning. You can see people playing, so it's probably very similar.
Yeah.
And so would you just watch instructional how to play guitar videos, or did you watch lots of music videos? Good excuse to do that.
Yeah, a bit of both, yeah. So after I sort of learnt some basic chords and that, I just started watching other covers, and from that you sort of learn a couple of different techniques to use. So.
And you used a very special guitar, as I understand.
Yes, it was my mum's classical guitar, which she's had for I don't know how many years. I think Dad gave it to her.
Does she play?
For Christmas one year. She used to.
Ah,
yeah.
And has she ever tried to give you tips? Have you ever asked her, or did you leave it to YouTube?
I did when I first started. She showed me a couple of chords and she tuned the guitar for me, and then, yeah.
Wow. So see you later, Mum. I've got everything I need right here. www.I'mAwesomeAtGuitar. That's fantastic. And the songwriting, Jess, when did you start writing your own work?
I started writing probably right from when I started learning guitar, but I've only recently started really letting people hear them.
Now, tell me about how you made that decision to go beyond the bedroom and start busking.
I don't know. I think it just sort of felt like it was time.
Yeah. Yeah, well,
Just
bravo.
Yeah.
It's a brave thing to do, isn't it, when you haven't really road tested it before and then you just put yourself out there in public?
Yeah, it's pretty scary, but yeah, you just sort of try and just do it and not think about it too much.
Where do you play?
All around the local area. I've played it where I work at Brereton's Bakery. That was my first gig at a little Christmas in July dinner they had. So that was good. And I've played at the Bummer Muster recently, and that was lots of fun too.
That's great. Well, I'm watching the time and thinking we need to gallop on and get some more of your great music in. 10:20, expecting tops of around 19 today, 20 across the weekend and into Monday, and lovely fine sunny weather after cool, crisp starts. What will you play for us next, Jess?
So this one is a little love song I wrote on my ukulele. It's called Charlie. Like the sun itself has given you a compliment. The way you say my name, like a gift from the sky. You don't always know what to say, but you kiss my forehead and everything's gonna be okay. I will love you always. I will love you always. But you could never leave without saying sorry. The way you look at me like I'm your everything, and you don't always know what to say, but you kiss my forehead and everything's gonna be okay. I will love you always. I will love you always. And when we've had a long day, we'll order takeaways and we'll watch a movie. And when the music plays, you take me in your arms and we end up dancing. You don't always know what to say, but you kiss my forehead and everything's gonna be okay. I will love you always. I will love you always.
Jessica Lorraine, our open mic guest with Charlie on ukulele. Did you teach yourself to play ukulele too?
Yes, I did.
Or did YouTube teach you?
Yeah, YouTube. Yeah.
The ukulele's has been the instrument, hasn't it, lately?
Yeah, it's very trendy at the moment, but it's a lot of fun to play, and yeah, it's not too different. It's just smaller chord shapes from the guitar, so
yeah, good fun.
Yeah.
Are you teaching yourself to play anything else at the moment? Any other instruments?
Not at the moment, no.
Just having a little rest, aren't you? Yeah. In amongst doing your hospitality training.
Yes, yeah.
And you're hoping to make that a career, are you? Or music a career?
I'm undecided at the moment. I'm just sort of seeing what happens. Yeah.
Maybe you can combine both. You could one day have your own eatery and perform in it.
That's a good idea, yeah.
Yeah, I'll let you pursue that. You can have that one. Now, we're 5 minutes away from local news at 10:30, so let's have one last song, if that's okay.
Sounds good.
What will you play?
So this one is a cover of Thriller by Michael Jackson.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Oh, gosh, I can't wait to hear how this sounds.
And yes, I've changed it up a lot, so it's a bit slower, and hopefully it's good.
Thriller as you've never heard it before, courtesy of Jessica Lorraine from Nathalia, our open mic guest. Many thanks, Jess, and all the best with the future.
No worries. Thanks for having me. It's close to midnight, and something evil's lurking in the dark. Under the moonlight, you see a sight that almost stops your heart. You try to scream, but the terror takes the sound before you make it. You start to freeze as terror looks you right between the eyes. You're paralyzed, 'cause this is Thriller, Thriller night, and nothing's gonna save you from that thing with 40 eyes. Thriller, Thriller night, you're fighting for your life inside a killer thriller tonight. You hear the door slam and realize there's nowhere left to run. You feel a cold hand and wonder if you'll ever see the sun. You close your eyes and hope that this is just imagination. But all the while, you hear a creature creeping up behind. You're out of time, 'cause this is Thriller, Thriller night, and nothing's gonna save you from that thing with 40 eyes. Thriller, Thriller night, you're fighting for your life inside a killer thriller tonight. 'Cause this is Thriller, Thriller night, and nothing's gonna save you from that beast about to strike.
Yay, what a fantastic interpretation of that song. That's going to be in my head for the rest of the day. Thanks, Jess. If you would like to keep an eye on what Jess is doing in her music, she has a Facebook page, Jessica Lorraine Music, very simple. Look for her, like her. Otherwise, you might see her popping up at local events. And you're hoping to enter the Battle of the Bands in the Moira Shire, Jess, too.
Yes. It should, hopefully I'll get there. I'm going to try and get a band together. If not, I'll just enter on my own, I think.
Yeah,
So
be your
it
own
should be
band.
lots of fun.
Now, love coming in for you via SMS. Wow, this girl is so good. Sounds like she's been a professional singer for years, says one of our listeners. And Libby says, this girl is good. Go, Jess. God bless you, sweetheart. So there you go. Lovely way to end our chat. Thanks again for coming in, for being our
worries.
open mic guest.
Thank you very much for having me.
Jessica Lorraine from Nathalia.